Okay, so like I said, being efficient is everything. Efficiency, right? So in life, the more efficient we are, the better our life is with every aspect. Guitar is no different. So I had a video a while back, triggered a lot of people. I talked about, are you just like a guitar noodler? Which means when you're just kind of not being efficient with your time, but you're having fun. So that's really the key. But we're gonna look at 3 chords, okay? So I want to connect the dots, connect everything to the real world, how it's used, whether you're by yourself, whether you're at a jam session, whether you're in a band, whatever. This is how I actually use this stuff. So if we had bar chords of C major, G, and A minor. So that'd be the key is C major, the 1 chord, G, the 5 chord, A minor, the 6, or the relative minor. Okay, but we're gonna break it down to triads. Now there's a million videos on YouTube about triads, but let me show you something that really works and that you can put to work for you right away. So we're gonna look at C, G, and A minor, but we're gonna look at them 2 different ways on 2 different string sets. Okay, so let me pull up the first chord chart and I'll explain. So if you look, we're gonna look at the D, G, and B string set. So if you look right here, we've got C, E, G right there, okay? C, E, G. So you see the root note I'm always gonna put in red, major, 3rd in blue, or minor if it's the A minor, okay? And then the 5th, C, E, G, okay? So you see that? We're gonna slide down. Here's the next chord chart. And I'm trying to make these for you guys, so let me know, drop in the comments, you dig these? Just trying to not look like everybody else. YouTube is pretty saturated, but we all got our own vibe, all right? So G, B, D. So the reason this is gonna lead to you being a more efficient guitarist is because you're gonna make yourself aware of where these notes are. So if you could just learn where roots and fifths are all over the neck, you're gonna connect it all. It's all the same, scales, modes, cage system. It all is the same. You just have to pull it apart and put it back together, and then chords within those, okay? And then here's the 3rd one. Look at this chart, A minor, A, C, E. Now, if you notice, the root note is always off of that D string, so that's good, okay? So if you had like a 2-chord, like a 4-bar progression, I'm not gonna do a jam track for you, but we have like 1 bar of C, 1 bar of G, 2 bars of A minor. Okay, all right, so now onto the same chord progression, but the triad sets are gonna be on the G, B, and high E string, all right? And then I'm gonna show you how to bounce back and forth. Now you see I'm playing with an acoustic, no pick. You can arpeggiate him with a pick. You can play him with your fingers, whatever you want. Just mess around with it. This is the stuff you're gonna use in real playing, situations by yourself, in bands, jam sessions with a friend, more than one friend, and it makes it fun. Fun is like goal number 1 in life, music especially. So here's the chord chart I made for that, triad chart, okay? So C, E, G. Now if you notice the C, the root note, this time is on the B string, okay? So there's that triad. Just focus on getting those 3 notes. Triad, 1, 2, 3, okay? Again, try and burn in your brain where the root and the major 3rd is, all right? Now we're gonna slide down to the G right here. Now if you notice on the chord charts, on the bottom left where that first, I'll tell you what fret that's starting from to give you a reference point, because I'm not drawing out the whole fretboard, just part of it, okay? So G, B, D, okay? You can work on different finger patterns, okay? And then the A minor one, we gotta slide all the way back up here, okay? And here it is, A, C, E. So one thing I want you to be aware of, okay, is notice how that the minor triad shape on the G, B, and high E strings is the same shape as the major triad shape when you're using the D, G, and B strings, all right? Just something for you to be aware of, okay? So now, here's what I want you to try and do. If you can't do this, it's okay. I'm going to go from C to C, G to G, A minor, okay, to A minor. So if I were to do it and build some internal meter, I would do it like this. So C, C, G, G, A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. Now, if you want on the A minor, since it's 2 bars, you could hang on that first A minor set of triads on just the D, G, and B strings like this. A minor, A minor, A minor. Okay. Now, I mentioned the word efficiency a lot. Now, some of you might think that's not efficient to go from here to here. It's a pretty wide range of movement. And a lot of guitar playing is just that. Economy of picking, economy of movement. just the shapes you choose. But this is a good way to kind of go back and forth and really kind of build that meter, okay? Because it takes a little bit of practice when you're freestyling, no drums, no one there to anchor you into just go, but do a little drum beat in your head. Up to a high A minor. Again, C, C, G, G, A minor, A minor. All right, you followed me, so drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Trying to make these as best I can for you. That's the whole reason I do this whole YouTube thing, is just to connect with you guys, community. Number one, you guys are amazing. We passed 5K subs. We are still growing. Now, all these chord charts are in my Dropbox. Go get them. I did hand draw them. Again, I'm trying to just put a little bit of my own vibe in there. And if you made it this far in the video, in your comment, just drop the word jellyfish. I love knowing how many of you have attention spans and made it all the way through, all right? So, links in the description. You guys know the drill. Check those out. That's how I keep building this channel. Every penny I make, I'm gonna sink back into the channel to make it better and better. And let me know, how did the audio on this mic on my camera transfer over? I did it a little bit different. I wanted to just go acoustic style. But those triads, okay? So again, if you can't do the thing where you bounce back and forth between the different string sets, a little easier version would just be go like this. Stay like this, C, same string set, G to A minor, okay? And then try and do this string set, okay? The more you practice this, the more efficient you'll get with your movement, your choices of voicings and flavors. It's all just flavors. It's art, right? That's what we're doing. So again, remember what I say, and I always say, please check out the newsletter. That's growing fast. We love writing it for you. And remember, only you can stop you. You're not gonna stop. You're gonna keep going. And here's another video for you to check out. Love having you around here. See you in the next video. Peace.